Welcome back, my dear followers, to your favorite channel, your sanctuary of passion, drama, and of course, Turkish TV series that take our breath away. I'm here, vibrating with excitement, ready to share some news with you that will, brace yourselves, shake the very foundation of Turkish fandom. Hold on tight to your pillows, because today, we are diving headfirst into a sea of rumors, dreams, and expectations surrounding two names that are synonymous with magic, chemistry, and incredible success, Yaman and Demet Özdemir. Yes, you heard that right, Yaman and Demet Özdemir. Today, April 4th, 2025, marks a turning point in the world of Turkish soap operas, a moment full of promises that many of us have been yearning for, maybe even dreaming of, ever since that first magical spark ignited between them on screen. We will dissect, analyze, and speculate about the bombshell news that has spread like wildfire across social media, fan forums, and WhatsApp groups, an announcement that has reignited the flames of hope for seeing them together again, both in real life and fiction. Before we get swept away in a tide of juicy gossip and conspiracy theories, I want to ask you a favor that means the world to me. If you are as big a fan of Turkish series as I am, if you feel the thrill of every new piece of news about your favorite stars, if you love a good analysis spiced up with passion, and why not a little bit of drama, then this is your place in the universe. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you never miss a video full of information, analysis, and plenty of love for Turkey. Join this big family of passionate Turkies. Your support is the fuel that keeps this channel running. Now grab some popcorn, take your favorite drinks, and get comfortable, because this is going to explode soon. As you well know, Yaman and Demet Özdemir captured our hearts and took over our screens with their undeniable chemistry in the highly acclaimed series Erkensikas, Early Bird. His masterful portrayal of Demet and Sanam Aydin had us laughing out loud, crying, sighing with longing, and, let's be completely honest, daydreaming about finding a love as passionate, pure, and authentic as theirs. The series was a global phenomenon, propelling them to international fame and cementing them as one of the most beloved and admired pairs on Turkish television. However, as is often the case in the enchanting and sometimes harsh world of entertainment, reality can be very different from fiction. After the emotional finale of Erkensikas, Ken and Demet went their separate ways, focusing on developing their individual careers and exploring personal projects. Demet found love and married talented singer Özdemir Koç, although their union sadly ended a few months ago, leaving a trail of sorrow among her fans. On the other hand, Ken continued to achieve success in Italy and other parts of the world, establishing himself as an international heartthrob with a legion of devoted followers. Through all these years, the passionate fans of the pair never lost hope that they would one day reunite. Rumors of a potential reunion, both personally and professionally, have been a constant, fueled by small hints leaking into the public, ambiguous comments tossed into the air, and the persistent belief that the connection between them was too strong to ignore or deny. Many fans argue that their chemistry was so evident that it transcended the screen, making them the perfect couple. And now, the much-anticipated unexpected news from April 4th, 2025, has set social media ablaze. So, what exactly is this bombshell? Well, the information that has been circulating at lightning speed across social media, forums, and fan groups points to a potential star collaboration between Yaman and Demet Özdemir in a new and innovative project. Yes, you heard it right, my dear Turks. Apparently, a major and prestigious Turkish production company is planning to develop a new series or high-budget film that would bring them together as the undisputed protagonists. The news has caused a tidal wave of emotions among fans. Forums have erupted with heated debates. Social media has been flooded with messages of support, congratulations, and overflowing excitement. The hope of seeing Can and Demet together again has reignited with immense force, like the eruption of a volcano. Trending hashtags like #CanDemetReunion, #Erkensikas, and #CanEmForever on Twitter and Instagram are proof of the power of nostalgia and the affection the public feels for this iconic duo. But how true is all this information? As always, it's important to approach such news with caution and a pinch of skepticism. For now, there has been no official confirmation from Cannes, Demet, or any of the production companies involved in the supposed project. However, the sheer volume of rumors, the persistence of sources claiming to have insider information, and the level of detail that is leaked suggests that there may be some truth to all this media frenzy. Some industry insiders, sources close to production companies, and journalists specializing in the Turkish entertainment world are stating that negotiations are ongoing and that both Cannes and Demet are seriously considering the proposal. The script for this new project is said to be extremely appealing and would allow them to explore new facets of their acting talents, stepping away from the roles that made them famous and delving into more complex and demanding characters. Additionally, the opportunity to reunite after such a long time would be a way to delight their loyal fans and relive the unforgettable magic of Erkensikas, bringing back the nostalgia and romance that their followers so desperately crave. Of course, there are some significant obstacles that could hinder the realization of this ambitious project. Both Cannes and Demet have very busy professional schedules and prior commitments that could complicate their collaboration. Moreover, their personal relationship after Demet's marriage and subsequent divorce could be a sensitive factor to consider. It's not an easy task to work with someone you once shared an intense romantic relationship with, especially if things didn't end on the best terms. However, sources close to both actors assure that they maintain a warm and professional relationship, and they're willing to set aside any personal disagreements for the sake of the project. Undoubtedly, the greatest asset of Cannes and Demet is their undeniable chemistry, and their professionalism is beyond question. If both are willing to leave the past behind, forgive any past wounds, and focus on the present, there is no logical reason why they couldn't reunite and offer us another unforgettable love story that would mark a new era in Turkish television. The public is certainly eager to see them together again. The demand for new series and films starring Cannes and Demet is immense, and any bold production company that dares to stake on this formula has a very high chance of success. Both actors' popularity is unquestionable, and their ability to attract large audiences has been proven time and again. What kind of story would you like to see them in? Would you prefer a light and charming romantic comedy, similar to Erkensikas, where they could showcase their charisma and comedic chemistry? Or perhaps a more intense and passionate drama full of emotional conflicts and unexpected twists, demanding them to demonstrate their versatility as actors? Or even a fast-paced action movie filled with intrigue, tension, and spectacular scenes, taking them out of their comfort zones and allowing them to surprise the public with a completely new side of their talent? The possibilities are virtually endless, my dear Turks. Personally, I think it would be incredibly interesting to see them take on a different role, something that allows them to show a more mature, complex, and refined side of their talent. A drama with a touch of comedy, where they explore deep and universal themes such as love, loss, redemption, the search for happiness, and personal growth, could be an excellent opportunity for their reunion. Imagine a story where Cannes plays a successful and charismatic businessman who returns to his hometown after years of absence and reunites with Demet, a strong and independent woman who has overcome great obstacles and become an important figure in the community, fighting for noble causes and defending the most vulnerable. An old attraction reignites between them, but old resentments, secrets from the past, and unresolved wounds surface, threatening to destroy their budding relationship. Together, they must confront their demons, overcome their deepest fears, and decide whether they are ready to forgive each other and give love a second chance. Wow, just thinking about it gives me chills. I believe this would be an emotional, touching, and deeply human story that would resonate with the audience on a personal level, giving Cannes and Demet a chance to shine with their own light and show off their acting versatility. But returning to the main news that sparked this whirlwind of emotions, we must remember that these are all still rumors, speculations, and burning desires. Until there is official confirmation from Cannes, Demet, or any of the involved production companies, we cannot take anything for granted. However, hope is the last thing to be lost, and I, just like you, continue to dream of seeing Can and Demet together again on screen, giving us magical moments and convincing us of the power of true love. So, let's stay tuned for the latest news, keep our fingers crossed, and hope that this rumor becomes a beautiful reality. In the meantime, we can enjoy reliving the best moments of Erkensikas and other series featuring Can and Demet, remembering those moments that made us laugh, cry, and sigh with love. And now, to wrap up this emotionally charged video, let's briefly summarize the main points we've discussed today. We talked about the unexpected news from April 4th, 2025, which has reignited hope that we will see Yaman and Demet Özdemir together again in a new TV project. We analyzed the rumors, the possible opportunities, the obstacles that could hinder the completion of the project, and the impact it could have on the Turkish entertainment industry. We also shared our thoughts, wishes, and fantasies about the type of story we would love to see them in, imagining a romantic environment and complex characters that would allow them to shine like never before. With all my heart, I want to thank you for joining me in this video full of emotions and expectations, and for sharing your passion for Turkish series with me. Your unconditional support is invaluable, and it drives me to keep creating quality content for you. Now, I'd love to know what you think about all of this. Do you think Can and Demet should reunite? What kind of story would you like to see them in? What do you think about the chemistry between them? Leave your comments below and share your thoughts and theories with me. I love reading, communicating with you, and hearing your opinions. And finally, don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it, share it with friends and family who also love Turkish series, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Activate the bell so you don't miss any videos. See you in the next video, my Turkish loves. Have a wonderful day full of love, happiness, and plenty of Turkish series.
Goodbye.